Shabbat Shalom, L'chaim, L'chaim. This week's Torah portion is Vayigash. It involves the whole story of basically the famine hits the land, and Yaakov sends his sons to go down to Egypt and to get food. And down there is where Yosef, who is now a high ministering official in Egypt, encounters his brothers. And they don't realize that this high official in Egypt is their brother. And he starts to put them through a bit of a test to see that they really have done teshuvah. And to everyone's joy, they have done teshuvah and they surpass these tests. And at the end, the culmination of the parsha is that Yaakov and the whole family come down to Egypt, and Yosef sets them up after revealing himself to them, sets them up in a good place to, take care of the sheep and do whatever they need. And I listened to this very great shir by Rabbi Y.Y. Jacobson that was talking about one of the central moments of this parsha, being when Yehuda stands up for Binyamin and goes and confronts this high official, which he later finds out to be Yosef. And the reason it's so defining is because it says in Rashi that this is a moment that Yosef couldn't handle it anymore, and he finally reveals himself to Yehuda and all the brothers. So what was it about this moment that was so defining that it caused Yosef to not be able to handle it anymore and to change? What Rabbi Y.Y. Jacobson brings is that for years and years, Yehuda and all his brothers hated Yosef. They wanted to distance himself, they wanted to sell him into slavery, they wanted to kill him. And what it eventually came down to is, after all these years of turmoil and struggle, they eventually were brought to do tshuva and to change. And the moment we really see this all happen is when Yehuda stands up for Binyamin. And what he says to Yosef is, "Please, my master, I'm here. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm going to say." And Rashi tells us that he's talking to him with words of harshness. The reason this is so monumental, such a great moment, is because, like I said, for years they hated him, and now he's saying, look, I hate you, you've driven us to the walls, but I'm here, listen to me, let's talk. Let's engage in a conversation. And really, this is what we all need to do. There are moments in our lives where there's something we're avoiding, or something we think we hate, something we just can't stand. But really, that's the thing we need to give the time of day. That's the thing that we need to listen to. That's the thing that we need to engage in a conversation with, or we're not going to get anywhere. And that's why at that moment, Yosef said, okay, if you're ready to talk, I'm ready to talk as well. I am Yosef. I'm your brother. Let me help you. You'll see that this thing you've hated for so long can really serve to help you and lift you up higher than you've ever been before. And that's how it is for us. So whether we're going through some kind of difficulty or confrontation in life, or whether there's something specifically that we just can't stand, that's the thing. That is the thing that we need to try and speak to. We need to try and engage with, because it's that thing itself that can help us, that can lift us up to be better people. So, Shabbat Shalom, we should all merit to have Hatzlacha in this aspect at least, to grow and to be better, and to always find and change and refine ourselves.